Hey everybody, it's Monday. How are you? Did you enjoy your weekend? I know I did. Woo, it was a fun one too. It rained a lot here in Virginia. It got down into the 60s again. It's fucking June and it's in the 60s again. You know, which is fine. But the weather needs to make up its mind. I don't like 90-degree weather. I don't like 100-degree weather. 60s and 70s is perfect year round. But if you're going to go like this, make up your damn mind. It's like dating a bipolar girlfriend. Oh, wait. I am that bipolar girlfriend.
In place to keep us in chains by a show of hands. Who else is sick and tired of the same 1%? Trying to keep us small, trying to keep us from getting out, minimizing the struggles they've caused, saying we're not working hard enough.
We really should stop this fighting. Otherwise we'll miss the fireworks.
There won't be any fireworks.
And here we go.
And welcome everybody to Suck It. I am the great and powerful King of Kings, Prince of all that is awesome, Derek. How are you today on this beautiful Monday, June 14th of the year that is 2021. Woo! I hope, again, like you had the great weekend. Hopefully you didn't have to deal with the rain like I did here in Northern Virginia. If not, I hope you enjoyed the beach. Hope you got out to grill. Hope you got to be able to do some stuff because, you know, we couldn't do that last year and now we can. So get out there and have some fun. So, oh, by the way, I'm not a bipolar girlfriend. I'm a bipolar boyfriend. I don't know why I said that, but whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But anyway, back to my point here. Today, I have a gentleman with me from a band that's been around since 2008 called Lido Beach. Yes, that Lido Beach. Very excited to talk to him. They have a new single out. It's a reimagined of their fan favorite Scar. It's called New Scar, Same Scar. And as I've discussed before, I absolutely love reimaginings of songs. You know, Ronnie Radke's been doing it a lot lately, and a lot of other bands have been doing it a lot lately, and I'm a huge fan of this, and especially this version of what they did. So I cannot wait to talk to him. So let's get right to it with Mr. Scott Waldman.
Ryan Seaman, but I've never heard Ronnie Radke and myself in the same sentence before, ever. Like, so I'm falling in up right now, and I can tell you, like, that's cool. Thank you for saying that, and thank you for your kind words about the song. How are you?
Doing great. But no, it's an honest thing. You know, that whole, you know, in my opinion, the reimagining of songs is kind of a new concept. Everyone's done covers and made it their own. You know,
I'm sorry, counter argument. Sorry. You ever hear Beach Boys Sloop John B?
Yeah.
That's a reimagined song. Just saying.
Okay, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase my
I'm sorry to be a dick on your show. You are right, I am wrong.
No.
In fact, I'm alt-right, because right, alternate, and I'm a Jew, so I'm definitely on the wrong side of history with my space laser.
Oh, damn it, I was going to make the joke.
Yeah, but you shouldn't, probably.
No, actually, I am a comedian, and
oh, no, that doesn't justify
no.
being anti-Semitic.
No, wait. It's a good joke.
I would love to hear what you have to say here.
It's a good joke. So, I'm a dark comedian who makes fun of everybody. So
Are you commenting on my race, that I'm light?
No. But anyway, I say, you know, I don't care who you are. I'll make fun of everybody. I make fun of everybody.
Yeah, I hate all people equally.
Except, I said I make fun of everybody except for the Jews because they have space lasers.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, honestly, dude, like, no joke. Like, just before this, I left my annual space laser meeting, and I actually got a discount this time, which is kind of the opposite of what you expect.
Oh, you got a discount? Wow.
See, that's the joke. That joke was so heady.
It was.
I didn't get it.
No, that was a heavy joke. I get it, but I don't know.
I said heady.
Yeah, see, I don't.
Like D.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to laugh at that though.
No, you're allowed to laugh with me, just not at me. But here's the thing: I was saying this. You know what it's like? We live in America, and so it's pretty hard for, you know, a woman of color who's Muslim and gay, right?
Yeah.
Or trans, like, so, like, I at least can walk into a restaurant and people don't assume I'm gonna rob it. That's my privilege. But the Jewish thing right now, I was talking with someone who now works with me, and how basically, like, right now the Jewish people are kind of the boogeyman that the white patriarchy hates, the white Christian. And then last year it was the Asian population for the China virus and the black population for looting. You know?
Yeah.
Is this really heady?
Yeah. Yeah. But
This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
any questions? Yeah. And actually, I don't think it's so much the Jews anymore as it is the trans people, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no, it's way worse on the I mean, on the pantheon, right? No, I'm not denying that. However,
Yeah.
there was a 5-minute. I would argue in LA, you're more likely to be targeted for being Jewish now than trans. But as far as living in the world, imagine being 4 years old, born a man, and you're just like, nah, I'm a girl.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I wrote a new song that's an old song. Let's talk about that. Yeah. Music, reimagined. Woo.
So
What's crazy is you said 2008. That's when it came out. Lido Beach actually started, and this isn't Mike's fault or my fault or anyone's fault, because our first recorded music came out in 08. Started in 2007, pretty much immediately after I quit the City Drive. And Lido Beach has always been me with people helping, sometimes more, I guess, consistently than others, but it's pretty much I'm the only consistent member.
Gotcha. I mean, and that's not a new concept either, you know.
No, it's not, but it's new to some. So
It is.
It's like, yeah, when Green Day came out, it was new to me, but there were a couple 100,000 people who loved Kurt Plunk. I didn't know that was.
Yeah. I mean, the same goes for Jason from Authority Zero. I mean, he's the only consistent member as well. Talked to him a few weeks ago about the exact same subject. It's
Well, how did it feel to go from an authority to a zero? I mean, that sucks, man. Sorry. Hey,
you know, I talk to bands of all calibers on this show.
I used to be in a major label band, the City Drive. We were the last band we were the last band on Sony in 2004, or at least I was told that did not sign a 360 deal in 2004, and we had a very substantive deal, and it was awesome to have that lump sum of money as a 23-year-old, but didn't last. And now I'm talking to you, so yay.
Yeah, I mean, it happens.
We're here.
Exactly. You know, and that's what matters. I mean, but even then, I mean, the whole idea of being a major label band these days is not exactly what it's cracked it to be.
No, it never was.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the truth is that literally it's a bank. That's what it is. It's a bank with some cool workers, mostly uncool people. And I'm not going to say that it's the same thing with indie labels. Sometimes some indie labels are more corrupt than the most major, because the indie label could just be some rich motherfucker. If you own a major, you have to be like rich like Spielberg. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, there's some evil ones, but there's some great ones like Epitaph, like Fat Records. And there's some great people at Columbia, Warner, you know?
Wiretap.
I like pizza.
Wiretap is good.
Wiretap's dope. Rob Castillo, the band that I was... So before this recorded, I told you that Mike and I co-managed someone who died. His name was Mark Fletcher. He was in the band Stringer on Wiretap. In addition, I currently sorry about that. I currently manage the new version of 18th and Addison, who is also on Wiretap. But what do you know about Wiretap?
Well, I've talked to so many different bands off of Wiretap. It's ridiculous.
It's awesome.
It is. I love it. I absolutely love it. They're a great company in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Rob is probably one of the best record label owners I've ever met. Easily, he's a straight shooter.
Yeah,
we had zero complaints.
That's always a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely better than one complaint.
Exactly. But anyway, back to the song. So,
Woo! Music's got me using publicity. Go.
so you're right. The whole reimagining concept is not anything new, but it's more prevalent now. Is what I guess what I was trying to say.
Because people aren't as creative as they used to be, so they have to keep recycling.
But at the same time, I think it's more creative.
I'm being silly. It's,
No.
it's kind
I
of
know you
like
are, yeah.
the Fast and the Furious model. It's like, shit, blow that up. Let's make another movie. We'll make $100 million. Let's do it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's different. But like, yeah, I mean, this song, we literally like we changed something so minimally that it made a major change.
Yeah.
Literally, I took the key of the chorus and we changed it. The producer helped with a lot of that, but I wrote the song, you know, and we went from F major to F minor, and it changes the melody in such a way that I will always love it more.
Yeah. And that's what I love about the reimaginings, because again, you did it minimally,
Yeah.
which I did notice right away that it was done minimally, but it was still a huge reimagining. But then
It's minimal. It's tasteful.
Correct. But then in the opposite side, like I mentioned before, like with Ronnie Radke, he just changed the entire song of, you
Piano.
know, he did it twice. He did "I'm Not a Vampire" and "The Drug in Me Is You," and to be able
beautifully done, orchestral,
beautifully
really
done.
well done.
I think "I'm Not a Vampire" is even better than "The Drug in Me," but I digress. But
you feel like one.
I do. Sometimes.
What?
Sometimes I sleep all day because I hate the sun.
I mean, I do manage Seaman, and he played in that band.
Yes, I know he did.
So, I don't know how, but they found me.
But to be able to take the original melody, to take the original sound of it all, especially after you've been playing it since 2008, you know, and then come out with this. I think, like I said, it takes a true, you know, musical artist, a true genius of music to be able to do that, because because it's hard to forget the original and be able to say, this is what we're doing with it now. And I like that.
You won't believe it, but I've recorded that song. Let's just start with my college band, Blue Delusion. Shout out to Blue Delusion, Mitch and Dan, love y'all. Sorry, even before that with We Are Groove Animals. Sorry, I forgot. My high school band, We Are Groove Animals. Shout out to Dave Prince, Andrew Campbell, Jeff Tobias, and Evan Smith. Then Blue Delusion. Then I recorded it with Lido Beach, which Lido Beach is essentially me. That was me and Kobe, who drummed for the band Say Anything. And this is the fourth time with a different producer, and 4 is my favorite number. So I hope I didn't bore you with that, which rhymes with 4.
No.
Good. I like you. I like you.
I like you too, Scott.
Thanks, Dad. We can be pen pals.
We can be.
Yay. I'm not on social media, so we'll have to be. It's up to you, New York.
Yeah. So what prompted you to redo it like this?
It wasn't my idea. It was Danny Balastocki's idea. He recorded, he produced our Social Climbing EP, which is the last EP we did. I mean, we only have 1 LP and 1 EP. We haven't done that much music. We mostly just played, to be honest with you. But he was just like, dude, I love that song. And I'm like, dude, I wrote that song. I mean, I sound like Bill and Ted right now. I'm like, dude, I wrote that song 18 years ago, dude. He's like, no, dude, but I want to record it, dude. And I'm like, okay, dude, let's go, dude. And then we did it, dude. It was one day of my life, I believe. Like, actually, no, it was 2 days because we did 3 songs. We worked fucking fast, man. I mean, I'm not a professional full-time musician anymore, but when I played every fucking day. Yeah. So when I got into the studio, I was extremely well prepared. So when you're spending your own money and not a major label's money, you're that much more prepared, because if you fuck up, they have to spend that much more time editing. Yeah. So you're in, and then you're in again, and then I was out. So that was a 2-day process I did pretty much everything but the drums, dude.
Wow.
Dude. Wow, man. You're meeting a moron or a genius. It's nothing in between.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that either. I mean, there's lots of bands that have done that.
Oh, I don't care if anyone's done it or if no one's done it. I love it.
Oh, no, but I'm saying, like, look at Serge Tankian. He pulled that off.
I what I saw Surge, I will say this. It was Foo Fighters headlining. Surge was direct support. Against Me was first of three. I love System of a Down. Like, have all their vinyl, like, super fan. I don't like Surge's solo stuff.
No, me neither.
I just don't get it. And I'm probably wrong with my opinion, as my wife has often told me.
Mine too.
Your wife told my wife?
My wife told me that, but then she left, so it doesn't really matter.
Is that really true?
That is 100% true.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. Should I give you my therapist number and we call this an interview?
No, I have my own therapist thanks to my
good.
sponsor, BetterHelp, so I appreciate that.
Well, anyway, thanks to Viagra, his sponsor, Big V, Little Viagra.
I wish Viagra would sponsor me. That'd be great.
Well, that'd be a stiff thing.
It would be a stiff thing. But it's
Stiff
also
blue finger?
But it's very hard to get a hold of them.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've tried Viagra twice, and I'm definitely not doing it again. Hopefully. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. I'll send you some.
No, honestly, this will not be the first time a podcast host has requested to send me Viagra. And it won't be the last, my friend.
Hell no. I sometimes I have to use it because I take antidepressants, and that shit hurts.
I mean, honestly, I'm learning a lot more about you now than I did before.
You know, you can go back and listen to the previous 210 episodes of this show, and I talk about it regularly.
I'm going to listen to them all right now while you interview me, so I hear you in my head and on my head.
I don't want to be on your head, dude.
I am a married man, and now I see why yours didn't work out. You are openly hitting on a man who said he's married on your show. You're advertising this.
I am not advertising anything.
Except
for Viagra.
This is a great soundbite to pull when you're doing your reel. Guest accuses host of pedophilia. Man, hey, man.
This is going to be
I'm not going to Me Too you. Just leave me alone.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely going to put together a reel of this shit. It's going on TikTok. It's going on.
The reel is called Edit This Part Out Now. Destroy the evidence so that the man does not know my true motives for this show.
I know, right? Jesus.
Sorry, no, Moses,
yeah.
Ed, I'm just kidding. Government, I'm kidding. It's joke, humor.
The government's like literally 45 minutes away from here. I could have, if I said one wrong thing, I could have Secret Service knocking on my door in less than 30 minutes.
They're there right now, dude. It's like Megan's Law.
Dude, but in all seriousness, I've said some questionable things, and I was like, oh shit, are they gonna come here?
Oh, am I recording this on video and audio? Maybe I shouldn't do either.
When I hit that, sometimes when I do a recorded episode and I upload it, I go, should I really hit that submit button?
No, man, abort. But you know what, dude? You do have freedom of speech. Just obviously the way I describe it, and you're obviously like a nice guy. There's a lot of people right now that go cancel culture, and it's like, no, it's more accountability culture.
It is.
You know, like, yes, there's definitely the SJWs that are just as bad as the alt-right. Quote me, it's true.
100%.
The extremists on both sides. But like, the thing is that this fake woke bullshit needs to stop. And that's why I'm honestly releasing new music, because I can't fucking take it anymore. These people who are grandstanding behind causes that they clearly don't support.
Yeah. And that's why I do comedy the way I do. Because it's meant to have a message behind it. You know, I do say a lot of dark jokes, and I do say, you know, I do make fun of everybody.
Brings light.
Correct. Exactly. But every joke that I have, it's probably going to offend a lot of people. But at the same time, it's
not malicious offense.
Exactly.
It's poke. I need to say that because a lot of really horrible comedians justify this. And I'm not saying I'm a comedian. I'm not even saying you're a comedian. You're just a guy speaking, and it's funny. I think that, like, there's some people who are just mean comics. Like, There's a difference between when you watch a roast where you know it's filled with love. Like, Jeffrey Ross is honestly, I feel like he's filled with love when he does it. Absolutely, like, he would not do that to, like, someone he just didn't want, like, someone who he didn't want to eviscerate because he's doing good for humanity, or a friend.
Yeah. Like,
he wouldn't want to do it to some regular guy in the audience who clearly didn't want to be there. That's not who he is.
Yeah.
So there's the comics that really are mean. And like, I'm sorry, I can't laugh at a slavery joke. I can't laugh at a Holocaust joke. I just can't.
Yeah, me neither. Absolutely not.
So
yeah.
So that's it. Sorry.
No,
I'm
no.
a pussy. I'm a musician.
No, that's fine, because there is a hard limit. And I do stand-up, so I am, like I said, I am an actual comedian. But when I make fun of things and when I talk shit about things, if you stop in a second and reread, into what I'm saying, there's a message behind it.
It's a social commentary.
Absolutely.
It's designed to actually bring light to something shitty, to highlight something in some A, B, C, or form. So that's it.
Exactly. And I always do it with a little bit of love, and it usually gets accepted pretty quickly.
No, dude, honestly, that's why you're doing what you're doing. And I mean, I don't even remember what we've spoken about. It's that good, like we fucking went from like the Atlantic to the fucking Antarctica. Shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to talk about flat Earth for a while? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well, that's my thing. Like, I actually paid Mike so I could join QAnon publicly. So I know that you're doing this in your basement, and I'd be honored to join your basement cause.
How do you know I'm in my basement?
I don't, but I do. I'm watching you, Craig. My name's not Craig. It is now.
It is now.
Craig.
Yeah.
I'm watching you in... I wasn't saying like a basement mom joke. I was making a joke about QAnon. You fucking ruined it.
No, I'm not.
Damn it. You fucking ruined the joke. This is a great interview. God damn it.
I didn't ruin the joke. I just elaborated. What if I'm like in my attic?
You didn't yes and. You like no maybe.
Oh, there's going to be so many good clips from this interview. Fucking
Then
love
tell
it.
Mike Cubillos, tell him good things. Because I said good things to things.
You did.
Things.
But no, yeah, you're right. I am in my basement. I have a converted basement in my
I'm
studio.
in my basement right now trying to make a gay man's life miserable. Disclaimer, that's not him. He's a nice guy. That's all the fuckers. 51% of this country at the bare minimum that are horrible people. At the bare minimum. Because if Trump won in 2016, that means that 51% of the country is awful and should be executed in public square. That's honest. Bye.
What happened to that 2% that happened last year then?
They changed their game for their own financial gain.
I hope so. I hope everyone's lying in wait.
I hope they stay in that financial gain for a long time, because have you ever noticed that shit really gets bad? Like 9/11, like a pandemic. I'm not being a conspiracy theorist here. This is my life that I've seen, that literally at the very beginning of every single fucking Republican organization, something horrible in the world happens. 9/11. Some people may not think it's an inside job. Anyway, thanks for having me on your show.
There's some conspiracy theories I buy into.
What, the earth is clearly flat. My brother Billy died.
What?
I'm sober, dude.
I need to be drunk for this conversation.
You do need to be sober, because this interview, when you listen back, is definitely going to be an interview.
You're getting a whole new side of him today from Lido Beach.
Lindo bitch is bitch.
But you know what? But in all honesty, I mean, I love these types of conversations, because
I love them too. But I gotta go.
I know.
But dude, listen. If you really want to, if you want to continue this, hit up Mike and say let's do an hour. I'll do it.
Yeah, absolutely. But until then,
but that's really, I do gotta go.
Yeah, absolutely. But until then, guys, go listen to the new single, "New Scar, Same Scar," out available now everywhere you can stream it. Lido Beach.
iTunes, buy it. It's better. You buy one, it's like 1,500 streams. People forget that.
Exactly. But guys,
money. I love the 14 cents I'm gonna make. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it, man. You have a great rest of your day.
I love you.
All right, man. Bye. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun to talk to Scott from Lido Beach. Again, the single is out now. New Scar, Same Scar. Check it out. It's a great fucking song. It's a great song. Sorry I had to be so short. We could have had a lot more fun, but we will definitely have him back really soon and do a part 2 of this, because it's quite amazing. because that was a fun ass fucking interview. Check for clips of that shit later. But anyway, we're getting close to, the middle of the month here, halfway through Pride Month. DC Pride Parade was this past Saturday. Unfortunately, I could not attend. I wish I could have. But it is what it is. Could have gotten some great commentary and great, interviews and stuff like that. But I will be back out there for other things throughout the month. So hopefully I'll be able to do a nice little interview on that. But one thing I do want to address real quick is this, and then I'll close it out. So a couple weeks back, I did an episode about Caitlyn Jenner, about basically being anti-LGBTQ, even though she's part of the community. And recently, I've seen an influx of people on social media being the exact same way. I used to follow a TikToker. I'm not going to call her out by name because I'm not going to do that. I don't dox anybody. But who recently has, talked about how she no longer flies her pride flag, and the only I can't even talk. The pride flag that she flies is the American flag. Like, she's not proud of her community anymore. She's still a proud lesbian, but she's not proud of her community anymore. And she's also spoken out about, trans sports, and is like, look, I'm a lesbian and only real women are women. It's like, what the fuck? I've seen this a bunch. And, that's as bad, in my opinion. And this might be extreme. So ignore this, but you'll get the analogy. This is as bad as a black person joining the KKK. I mean, the KKK kills people and is straight up just nasty. But, I mean, the analogy is there. It's an extreme analogy and not 100% accurate, but you get my point. It's terrible, to say the least, for, to be speaking out about your own community in that way, especially when they're going through hard times and they're having to take, some extreme routes to get their point across, to come out and say, hey, look, we need support. And sometimes they might go too far. I can't think of a specific instance because I haven't seen any of it. So I don't know if that's 100% accurate, but they might. I mean, who knows? But again, they're going that far just, because they want to get heard. They've been silenced for too long. We've had the same conversation before last year, i.e. BLM. And some extreme things happened. But whether I agree with it or not, and whether you agree with it or not, they felt it was necessary to get their point across. And the extremism last year was very few and far between, but everyone focused on it. And they were like, oh, look at what they're doing. It's not the point. But this year with, Pride and all the anti-trans stuff that's going on and being fought in Congress, it's being fought in a bunch of different states. We've got to, as a community, as allies, straight allies, we've got to make sure that we're helping. Support them. Paint your nails. Go to Target and buy a Pride Ally shirt. I don't care. Or just donate $5 to the HRC, the Human Rights Campaign. Or one of your favorite LGBTQ plus organizations, PFLAG, LGBTQ Task Force, whatever, Justin Project, however you choose to do it, just donate. Or just show up at a Pride event near you and just say, I support you. Shake their hands. But infighting is horrible. Infighting is horrible. And it makes me sad. Makes me sad. But anyway, happy Monday, guys. It's been a blast talking to you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. I will be back tomorrow, as always. But until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and as always, stay fucking heavy. See you guys later. Peace.